Eric Cantona, the Kung Fu King. If you're gonna get banned, do it with French flair. It's 1995. Manchester United are playing Crystal Palace. Cantona, the king of collar-up swagger, gets sent off. That should have been the end of it. But as he's walking off, a Palace fan yells something really unpleasant about his mum, or his baguette, or whatever makes a Frenchman snap. And snap he does. Cantona flies into the stands, unleashing a full Bruce Lee-style kung fu kick straight to the fan's chest. Like hi-ya level. FA's response? 8-month ban. Stripped of the French captaincy. Massive fine. Cantona's response? At the press conference, he says, when the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea, and then walks off. Legend. Absolute chaos, but also banned. Diego Maradona, the cocaine era. Diego, the hand of God, the feet of genius, and, unfortunately, the nose of scandal. After single-handedly dismantling England in 1986 and becoming a walking football deity in Naples, Maradona took a darker path. By 1991, Napoli's golden boy tested positive for cocaine. Not exactly what the sports science department recommends. Result? 15-month ban. But that wasn't even the last time. In 1994, during the World Cup in the US, he scored a stunning goal and then celebrated like a man who just discovered coffee for the first time. Wide-eyed, pumped, unhinged. 2 days later, busted, ephedrine in his system, booted out of the tournament. If you ever needed proof football was a telenovela with shin pads, Maradona was it. Joey Barton, red cards, and a banned degree. Now, if bans were a degree, Joey Barton would have a PhD with honors. This guy was a ticking time bomb in midfield, a blend of Shakespearean rage and Sunday league violence. He once stubbed a cigar into a teammate's eye at a Christmas party. He got into a training ground fight with Ousmane Dabo at Man City and left him looking like he went 12 rounds with Tyson. And then, in 2012, during QPR's survival match against Man City, he went full cartoon villain, elbows Carlos Tevez, knees Sergio Aguero, tries to headbutt Vincent Kompany, all while being dragged off the pitch. FA had enough, 12-match ban. But wait, in 2017, Barton was banned for 18 months for betting. Over 1,200 bets on football matches, some of them involving his own teams. Basically, the man turned Premier League into his own Bet365 playground. It was reduced to 13 months on appeal, but by then, Joey's career was as cooked as his tackles. Luis Suarez, the Bite Trilogy. Now for the carnivorous chapter, Luis Suarez, fantastic striker, gifted football brain, occasional vampire. In 2010, he bit Otman Bakal while playing for Ajax, like full-on jaw clamp, 7-game ban. Then in 2013, while at Liverpool, he bit Branislav Ivanovic on the shoulder, live on TV, didn't even get sent off, but got a 10-game ban after review. And then, the main course, 2014 World Cup, Uruguay versus Italy. Suarez gets bored, or peckish, or both. He bites Giorgio Chiellini like it's a late-night snack. The ref misses it, but cameras don't. FIFA hits back, 4-month football ban, 9 international matches suspension, and banned from all football activity, including entering a stadium. Imagine being so dangerous they ban you from even watching the game. Jean-Marc Bosman, banned for suing football. Okay, plot twist. Jean-Marc Bosman wasn't banned for a scandal. He was banned for being right. In the 90s, Bosman took his club to court for not allowing him to move freely at the end of his contract. The result? The Bosman ruling? Players could leave for free after contracts expired. Every footballer owes him a thank you. Instead, he was blackballed. Nobody signed him. Practically banned from the game. No drugs, no violence, just legal action. And the system kicked him out harder than any foul. The moral? Sometimes suing football is more dangerous than biting people. Adrian Mutu, cocaine and compensation? Mutu was Chelsea's golden signing in 2003. Romanian wonder kid with flair, pace, and plenty of powder apparently. Just one season in, Mutu tested positive for cocaine. Chelsea didn't just terminate his contract. They took him to court. he was ordered to pay 17 million euros in damages. That's still one of the biggest compensation cases in football history. Mutu got a 7-month ban, and his career never fully recovered, even though he did bounce back in Italy later. One bad line, and his career line went downhill fast. Rene Higuita, the drug lord's goalie, the Colombian scorpion-kicking madman himself. Rene Higuita wasn't just a keeper, he was a one-man action movie. But in 1993, he was arrested and banned from football for being involved in a kidnapping case. Not doing the kidnapping, Number just delivering the ransom money, like a glorified FedEx for Pablo Escobar's cartel drama. He spent 7 months in jail, missed the 1994 World Cup, and got banned from football during that time. Some keepers missed tournaments due to injury. Higuita missed it because cartel side quest. Tanya Harding. But make it football? Enoch Balotelli? Okay, not quite Tanya level, but let's talk about Samson Sieja, Nigerian coach and ex-footballer. In 2019, FIFA banned him for life for accepting bribes to manipulate matches. Not for himself, but for his teams. A coach throwing matches like a bad poker player. The ban was later reduced to 5 years, but still, imagine being known more for bribes than goals. Mohammed bin Hammam, the FIFA Mafia chapter. While not a footballer, this one shook the entire football system. Bin Hammam, Qatari football administrator and former president of the AFC, was banned for life. Not once, but twice. His crime? Straight-up vote buying and corruption during FIFA presidential elections and World Cup bidding processes. If football were a Netflix show, this guy was the puppet master in the shadows. He was the first to truly expose just how rotten FIFA could get behind closed doors. The ones who went too far betting. Daniel Sturridge, banned for 4 months in 2020 for passing inside information about transfers to families so they could bet. Andros Townsend, back in 2013, banned for 4 months too. Same story. Betting violations. And then the most recent biggest fish, Ivan Toney, England striker, goal scorer, and prolific bettor. In 2023, he was banned for 8 months after being found guilty of 232 breaches of betting rules. When asked about it later, he didn't deny it, just sort of shrugged it off. He's now back, scoring again, and probably avoiding sports books like their VAR rooms. Mauro Icardi, banned by the code of the streets. All right, technically not officially banned, but hear me out. Icardi's footballing exile is more mafia soap opera than match ban. He dated, then married Wanda Nara, the ex-wife of his Argentina teammate Maxi Lopez. That's a red card in the dressing room code. The Argentina squad collectively iced him out. He wasn't called up to major tournaments, wasn't part of the Messi-era team bonding, practically erased. No drugs, no violence, just very questionable romance choices. And for that, the football gods said, "You sit this one out, bro."